जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपी जनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन ब्रज रंजन यमुना तीरा बनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेव, जय सुभद्रा माँ जय सुदर्शन, जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी, नयन पथगामी भव तुमे। राधे 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 माधव राधे, राधे 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 गोविंद राधे, श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन राधे। जय राधा गिरिधारी राधा गिरिधारी राधे। निताय 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 गौरंग, निताय गौरंग जय गौर हरि। जय सचिनंदन गौर हरि, नवदीप चंद्र गौर हरि। भज गौरंग कह गौरंग, लह गौरांगेर नाम रे। जय जन गौरंग भज, से হয় আমার প্রাণ রে। নিতাই 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 গৌরাঙ্গ, নিতাই গৌরাঙ্গ জয় গৌর হরি। জয় জয় গুরুদেব গুরুদেব गुरुदेव गुरुदेव, जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 प्रभुपाद। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादं सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपीकांत राधाकांत नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिस्वरूपदामोदर स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमः सद्भक्तमनाय मणिपुरोद्भावय च प्रभुपादलसद्वाणी प्रचारनिरताय ते। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिते नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौरभक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। इति उक्तः स खलः पापो इति उक्तः स खलः पापो भोजनं कुलपुंसनः भोजनं कुलपुंसनः भगिनीं हन्तुम् आरब्धः भगिनीं हन्तुम् आरब्धः खड्गपाणिः कचे अग्रहीत् खड्गपाणिः कचे अग्रहीत्। श्रीमद् भागवतम 10.1.35। इति उक्तः स खलः पापो भोजनं कुलपुंसनः भगिनीं हन्तुम् आरब्धः खड्गपाणिः कचे अग्रहीत्। इति उक्तः स खलः पापो भोजनं कुलपुंसनः भगिनीं हन्तुम् आरब्धः खड्गपाणिः कचे अग्रहीत्। सिनोनिम। इति उक्त thus being addressed sa he kamsa khalah envious papah sinful bhojanam of the Bhoja dynasty Kulapamsanah one who can degrade the reputation of his family Bhaginim unto his sister Hantum Arabdham being inclined to kill Khadgapani he taking a sword in his hand Kache here Agrahit took up. Translation. Kamsa was a condemned personality in the Bhoja dynasty because he was envious and sinful. Therefore, upon hearing this omen from the sky, he caught hold of his sister's hair with his left hand and took up his sword with his right hand to sever her head from her body. Purport. Kamsa was driving the chariot and controlling the reins with his left hand. But as soon as he heard the omen that his sister's eighth child would kill him, He gave up the reins, caught hold of his sister's hair, and with his right hand took up a sword to kill her. Before, he had been so affectionate that he was acting as his sister's chariot driver. But as soon as he heard that his self interest or his life was at risk, he forgot all affection for her and immediately become a great enemy. This is the nature of demons. No one should trust a demon despite any amount of affection. Aside from this, a king or a politician or a woman cannot be trusted since they can do anything abominable for their personal interest. Chanakya Pandita there says, Vishwasa naiva kartabhya strishu rajakuleshu cha. Hare Krishna. Kansa was very affectionate to her sister Devaki. The principle of such affection is material desire. When the material desire are weighed by the demoniac people, where is the greater self-interest? They go by that. For them, nobody is important than their own self-interest, own prestige, own false ego. Like Hiranyakashipu was also very affectionate to Prahlad Maharaj. But when his self-interest of being lord over all the three planets, and also he wanted to be regarded as above Lord Vishnu. When that was challenged, he was ready to kill Prahlad Maharaj. Similar nature we can see in Kamsa. He was very affectionate to Draupadi. The reason for this affection was Deha Geha Parijana. The concept of me and mine is very strong in the among the people. They are affectionate to the body and byproduct of the body. You can see the so-called politician at the present day, they give government opportunity to their family members, contract to their family members, and all the family members surrounding in their relations, they become wealthy by taking the opportunity of stealing the properties of government. So that is the association of body. Their only self-interest is that whoever is related to my body are my own men. But when there is a comparison of self-interest, even they can kill their own brother. In politics, when two brothers fight with each other, they are ready to kill each other. Especially when accession of throne, then they can do anything. They can kill their father also, their mother, sister, brother. No relation is valuable at that time. But at some other time, when to keep money, accumulate money, and to deposit money, and to grow, so they consider about their body and the family of the body. So such thought among demonic people is all due to bodily conception of life, and the happiness is all not understood by them. What is temporary, what is permanent, what is the condensed source of happiness that can ever last, and what is the material happiness. Even though they repeatedly suffer, moghasa, mogha karmana, mogha jnana, vichetasaha, rakshasim, asurim chaiva, prakrutim, mohinim asritaha. Because of so much attracted for sense enjoyment, they are completely overpowered by the Maya Shakti, material nature. Under the influence of Raja and Tama, they completely forget the purpose of human form of life and only misrepresent the purpose as sense gratifications. So sense gratification is the ultimate objective for them. न तस्य कृतेन अर्थ न अकृतेन हस्य कश्चन. As per Bhagavad Gita Karma Yoga, a transcendentalist who is practicing the path of Karma Yoga must not have a reason not to work and must not have a reason to work. Reason to work, krutena artha. There should not be a reason behind the work. Because there is a reason, everybody is working. Starting hard to get job. Nobody is studying for knowledge. Those who are devotee, they study for their upliftment, for self-realization. The interest, self-interest means interest for the self and interest for the body. When there is no distinction, no Sankhya is applied, that body belongs to me as I have ownership on certain properties to utilize for the service of Lord. Similarly, this body is owned to me for the service of the Lord. This concept is not understood by them, and there is no distinction between body and soul due to lack of knowledge about the self or soul. The only attachment is to body, and the only thought is for the body. The goal for their life is about the existence of this body. Beyond this body, what will happen, they don't know. So, with this bodily conception, there is always artha behind every karma, krutena artha. And that artha is material desire, and that desire is not directed. Even though somebody has desire, he has to abide by religious principles of Veda. Akama sarvakama moksha kama udaradhi tibrana bhakti yogena yajata purushaparam. Even though somebody is unable to give up material desire, he still must abide by the principles of Veda and act for devotional service. In such activities, he must try to please Krishna. That is the process of karma arpana. Even though somebody is not giving up desire, at least if he is able to get such desire through the cultivation of Krishna, if he is striving to depend on the prasad of Krishna, then Krishna prasad has the ability to gradually cure this disease of material life. Then he can be freed from material desire. gradually. But when the sambandha or the relation with Krishna was forgotten, and in the activities, the relationship with Krishna is rejected, and only mundane false ownership of direct sense enjoyment is the driver, then the person follow neither the secondary path nor the primary path. The path of transcendence are two kind. One is the primary path, which leads to pure devotional service, and secondary transcendental path, where a person goes in the desire of bhakti, mukti, siddhi, kama. All are material desire, but they still abide by religious principles. And those who are neither in primary path nor in secondary path, they do spoil the life in prakruti mohini asritaha, moghasa, mogha karmano, mogha jnana, vichetasaha. Because of degraded consciousness, vichetasaha. There all such desires are baffled. Whatever attempt they make to progress in order to achieve the ultimate happiness, they never get that happiness. Mogha karmano, whatever activities they do, that gradually spoiled. At least when they leave this body, everything has to be left behind. So that means everything is spoiled. Although karma, through the karma, whatever they accumulated in this material world, all will be separated from them. So such wealth is not going with them. That is called mogha karmana, mogha jnana. Even the demons like Ravana was knowledgeous, so-called speculator, philosopher, and material scientist. They have lots of varieties of knowledge, but that knowledge is not coming at work in elevating their consciousness to go back Godhead. So, karma, jnana, and bhukti, mukti, siddhi, karma, jnana, and siddhi, ichha, yoga, ashtanga yoga, etc., are all called secondary path. This secondary path is even not followed by the demoniac people. They only live for the sense gratifications. We must come out of this consciousness of sense gratifications like Kamsa, when he found that her and his own sister is going to beget a child who can kill him. He was immediately ready to kill Draupadi. So such people should never be kept faith upon. Before associating with any people, if they are from political background, one should never rely on their words of affections or their promises. One, even though the sannyasis like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has never seen the face of king, Gajapati, king of Puri, wanted to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, requested many times through Rai Ramananda. Still, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu rejected. such meeting. But when he chanted the best of Gopi prayer, Mahaprabhu embraced him. Until such people come into the first class path of devotional service, so it is not that we disbelieve every king, every political leader. When those people who comes to first class devotional service, they can be relied upon. Otherwise, this political mentality mostly are cheating mentality. Even women, Strishu, Raja, Rajakuleshu. Raja means king, Rajakuleshu means these political leaders. They can never be trusted. One may trust a woman, but chaste women are rare. Chaste women will always remain when you have no money and when you have lots of money, they will also not be attracted to the money. That is the chastity. Chastity of woman is not dependent upon the money of the man. In other sense, the women who are with you because of the money, they should never be trusted. There are many such evidences that people who are keeping trust with women or political leader, they spoiled their life. So Chanakya Pandit's reference is very important here in this connection, that it is not necessary to keep trust in the dealings with political leader or women. One should be very carefully dealing with them. At any point of time, one may break their heart when they are so closely trust on these people who are addicted to sense enjoyment. So Kamsa and his demoniac mentality not only spoiled the family affection for Draupadi, sorry, Devaki, but also he was ready to kill when Vasudeva tried to Vasudeva tried to pacify and trick Kansa not to kill by promising. He relied on Vasudeva because he was the truthful person. He never lied in his life. Then Kansa imprisoned both Devaki and Vasudeva, wanted to check all the children of Devaki must be killed. By the other option of killing all the child instead of killing Devaki. That's how Kansa tried to be saved from the danger of death. Just like Hiranyakashipu tried to trick to avoid death, he tried to get all the tried to stop all the means of death, not at home, not at outside of home, not by any weapon. not in the hand of demigod, human being, animals, like that. Means even lion cannot kill, or a human being cannot kill him, or demigod can kill him. So in this way, he tried to trick that whoever can kill, let me immune from being killed by anybody, by any weapon, by any place. Still, the maintainer of the universe, Supreme Personality of Godhead, who creates every possibility, create a new possibility by combining human being and lion. Narasinghadev. Narasinghadev ki jai, who killed Hiranyakasipu. Similar attempt Kansa tried here by killing the reason of his death by every possible means. Yet the Supreme Personality of Godhead found the way to bypass the tricks of Kansa, and he was finally killed by Lord Krishna as the prophecy was given to him. Hare Krishna. There is not much to describe in this. Any specific question we can discuss?
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu, for the class. Please come forward for questions, queries, additions. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Srikant Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So here, Shukdev Goswami ji has started using very, contemptible words for Kamsa. For I think 3-4 shlokas, Shukdev Goswami ji will use adjectives after adjectives to define the
Yes,
condemned personality of Kamsa. For
yes,
example, here he's saying envious and sinful.
yes,
Yes, and in last shloka also, the Akashvani also said, "You rascal, foolish rascal, Abudha is foolish rascal." Prabhupada
yes.
has translated it as. So here, all these adjectives have different meanings actually. So they all sound same, but they have different meaning here. To restore and his right hand to swear her from the body.
Prabhuji, asking some
Okay.
questions. Can
This was just an addition.
yeah,
The
please.
question is maybe if we
Yeah, you
can
can please elaborate. Yeah.
you can elaborate so that we can have a nice discussion. That who in this world is worth putting trust into? I mean, who? Prabhupada is saying we cannot confide in these people, demons and kings and politicians and women. But who in this world should we keep our faith in them?
Yes, Prabhuji. That is very important that whom should we keep faith? Unless we see a person is free from this enviousness, like snakes, they are very envious in nature. You cannot trust snakes. Similarly, this woman or political leader who are envious in nature can never be trusted. But in this world, it is every people, especially political leader, they will speak such flourish word. It's difficult to judge. Very difficult to judge these people, especially those who are very simple hearted. They believe very easily anybody, and their trick is at such a higher level that we can even imagine, because they come with lot of preparedness. We do not prepare to judge anybody, but they prepare a lot to convince somebody. That is the main reason that they come with, and they are so much practiced on such tricks to give the flourish word to fool the people, especially political leaders. And similarly, women also, they comes by the arrangement of material nature, being influenced by Raja and Tamaguna. These people are so expert that it's very hard to survive against their cheating. So only possibility is that we depend upon the mercy of Guru and Krishna, and we freed from the covetousness. Whatever is destined to us by the mercy of Supreme Personality of Godhead, that should be our livelihood instead of being covetous, because they take the opportunity of our covetousness. When we are very, we are prone to certain things that we are, whatever we look, which is our weakness, they judge that. Suppose, like some people cheat through money, they give some certain promises, what is we are expecting. So when or a person or a human being or a male person who is striving to look some association with women, and he has some sort of good things to be taken away by women, so women can take that opportunity and take such cheating path to cheat the person. The reason we see is the desire actually. And if there is no direction to the desire, then there is every possibility that such expert cheaters can cheat us. Prabhuji, you please elaborate further. I just wanted to elaborate one point, that how to be saved from such cheaters, envious peoples.
It's a very good point actually you have made. Actually, the thing is that this world is full of cheaters and cheated.
Yeah.
And so one should actually be very, very surrendered to Krishna and should, so that he is not cheated by these cheaters, even though they may be trying. That is one idea, and definitely the pure devotees of Krishna who are always, engaged in the path of, uh, you know, devotional service. They are even more honest than Krishna, more kind, more compassionate than Krishna. So there, we should be taking shelter of pure Mahabhagavats, Uttam devotees. They never cheat. And here, if you allow me, can I say something?
Yes, yes, please.
That see here, the Kamsa's our Shukdev Goswami ji is feeling so reprehensible that because the story of Krishna Katha has started, so Kamsa's character is so despicable that Shukdev Goswami ji is not able to control himself, and he is speaking. This is actually the gesture of love, and we should not think that it Shukdev Goswami ji is not has succumbed to some guna and out of that is not possible. So the Kamsa, the moment he heard the Akashvani, he without thinking, he did not think that this Devki only immediately without giving a thought, just because the Akashvani said that eighth child of this Devaki shall be killing you, he immediately grabbed the hair of Devaki Maya and pulled his sword, which means that's why Shukdev Goswami ji is saying Kulu Pashanam. मतलब ही इज कुल घाती. हम लोगों के घर में कहते हैं ना, कभी कभी कुछ लोग कहते हैं ना, ये कुल घाती है, ये कुल का नाश करने वाला. तो इसीलिए कंसा, द वेरी meaning of kansa means who is kul ghati, ka for kul, and ansa means this ant. So this is how envious he is actually. He is like a serpent. If you disturb a serpent, serpent will immediately, harm you. He is so kulghati. And one more thing is one thing is very important because to to fasten up the advent of Lord Krishna, it is very important that this foolish Kamsa must commit a Vaishnava aparadh. And Devki Maya ji is like Maya of Krishna, is so Maha Vaishnavi. So, so therefore, this was he committed Vaishnava aparadh, and now it is over. Now Lord has to come fast and kill him. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Any other question
Hare
or
Krishna.
comment?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Prabhu, the question is like it is said that we cannot rely on the words of the king. Is the but nowadays we don't find king, but there are
Political
uh,
leader.
political leaders. Yeah, even not political leaders, but like big businessmen who are like like they are very rich person. So uh, so can we rely on that because they are also fund a lot of things, big businessmen, but they also have self interest, right? So like king, they are also similar to like because they are also indirectly running the country. Many times we see that big businessmen are funding the government and all these things. So can you comment on this, bro?
Uh, what was your question exactly in one
Like,
word?
can we rely on the words of a businessman, like big businessman?
Yeah, that is the main point to meditate. We cannot rely on the word of businessman. You can take the help of Krishna, Guru, get some indications. I think consulting with sadhus is better. Uh, Instead of one mind, when it is the point of taking some bigger decisions, instead of depending upon one mind, sometimes even at least two mind is better than one mind. We cannot cover all the 360-degree thought. When we brainstorm together, we do better. And especially when we brainstorm on certain things along with sadhus who who can understand the consciousness of other people in a better way and getting some indications of what the desire of Guru and Krishna. One should always follow the instructions of Sri Guru, then should consult Sri Guru for such important matters, and then he should take decisions whether should rely on somebody's word or not. Even though while doing business, whatever important decision when certain your energy, your money, your effort has to be taken away because you have given your life and soul to Sri Guru and Krishna, then your life and soul should not be destroyed by any such things. So you better always consult with Sri Guru and Krishna before relying on such people.
Okay, Prabhu. Because like the kings are full of passion, right? Similarly, businessmen are also full of passion, mode of passion. So that's why
Yeah.
maybe.
They are fully prepared to cheat you. You are not prepared to save yourself from their cheating. So you also have to be prepared to save yourself from their cheating. They
Yes,
are
Prabhu.
expert cheaters. Expert means super expert. You cannot know. And devotees are very simple hearted. They easily believe. That is good for their cultivation of spiritual life. And they take advantage of that. They know that you are such a good person, you can easily believe, and you are a devotee, and you are prone to such cheating very easily. That's why they take that opportunity. So, this is a learning that we have to be freed from such covetousness and depend upon Guru and Krishna.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhu. Prabhu Shyam Kishore Prabhu has raised his hand. Prabhu, you can.
Hare Krishna, Sam Kishore Prabhu, Dhanath Prabhu.
I'm back. हाँ हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी दंडवत प्रणाम
बताइए प्रभु जी.
Prabhu, very nicely that you said in this the businessmen, the devotees are simple-hearted and honest, so they get a chance to cheat devotees. And,
They see that
Prabhu,
is opportunity. Easy to cheat.
हाँ हाँ अच्छा प्रभु यार this today we see that this King Kamsa being a demonic, having a demonic mentality, he looks very sentimentalistic. Means one time he's riding the chariot of his sister and brother-in-law. So it looks very sentimental. Oh, I love my sister so much, and I'm ready to drive the chariot and take them in her wedding. And immediately, suddenly, when he heard this Akashwani, immediately he changed to killing her. One
Yeah,
side is showing so much affection. So these demonic mental people are, they don't think rationally, they are very sentimental people.
yeah, they are sentimental, or the sentiments is because of desire. Sentiments is
Yeah.
not due to devotion. So
Yeah.
they are all desire driven. It is when there is a connection of body, they get more emotions and more sentiments due to the bodily connections. And when it is about to self-interest of their own body, then they get
Yeah.
sentimental about their own body and can do any kind of sin. They can uh, kill their own brother, own sister, own father also. Kansa also prisoned his own father, Ugrasena.
Yeah. Yeah. In today's society, also we see sometimes in the family, no
Yeah.
father, I mean, son hurting the father or mother like that, no
Same son
self-interest.
loves his father. Same son love his father so much. Same father also love his son so much. And anytime they can turn out.
Hmm. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Actually, Shamkishore Prabhuji's question is very interesting, very nice. That this Prabhupaji is again and again writing this affection of demonic people is actually more dangerous than their wickedness. Because
Yes.
no, they're more dangerous than serpent because we know the serpent is going to hiss any time, but we cannot confide ever on these demoniac people. Anytime they can do the adverse action on us.
Yeah.
And so therefore their affection is actually like a meaty churi. Meaty churi means that churi will also kill us, but we won't know that it is killing us. So this is very dangerous actually. Also our Roshan Prabhuji is saying the businessman Prabhupaji has many places say that businessman people, these people of Vaishya category, they are liars actually. But I think they are allowed to speak lies because otherwise they won't be able to sell their products. So, so obviously they are doing the cheating. For example, advertisements we see now that if you brush your teeth with Colgate, your teeth will shine like pearls. Outrightly, it's a lie, but people fall for it. So therefore, therefore, we have also this Prabhupada is saying that the devotee's attitude it should be that in the outside world he should be like a tiger, but within the devotee community he should be like a lamb. So, which means we should not allow ourselves to be cheated by outside world. We should be like tigers. So, this
Hare
is
Krishna, Prabhu.
बोलिए.
We find like many times that businessmen fund our mission or for devotional service, like they give
Yeah,
big
so
involvement.
they are not full-time liars. They don't lie all the time. So we should engage them like in this way, na? In service of Krishna. And so therefore, we should definitely approach them, but with a pinch of salt and huge caution in our heart. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. So we can wind up for today then, because I think.
जय गाथा श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। गुरु महाराज श्री श्रीपाद की जय। श्री प्रभुपाद की जय।
Jai.
समवेत वैष्णव वैष्णव भक्तवृंद की जय। निताय गौर वंदे।
Hari
Makar Sankranti. Happy Makar Sankranti to all of you.
हैप्पी मकर संक्रांति।
Happy Makar Sankranti.
Hare Krishna. His Grace Sakrut Prabhu ki jai ho. Thank you all the devotees, senior Vaishnavas. Hare Krishna.